Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Zap and Bella. We're here for
Zap.
part two. We
Yes.
just talked about the Chargers versus the Jets, that good win, everything
Yes.
that we talked about with that game. And we're going to pivot here and kind of take a look at Chargers versus the Lions coming up this Sunday
Yes.
and what the Chargers need to do to beat the Lions. Great team, good record. What are your thoughts about how the Chargers can beat the Lions?
Yeah, so it's definitely going to be a tricky game. You know, no one has the Chargers to win this game. But I think we can still pull through with this, especially if we keep that momentum rolling into this week with our defense, especially. We know that the Lions have a good team overall. They're very well-rounded. They have a good offense, a good defense. And it's not going to be an easy win. But I think to really attack them, we're just going to have to, literally just dominate overall on the field. Make sure we're getting points up. You know, we did a good job at being consistent this last game. Throughout the 4 quarters, we scored 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, I think a field goal in the second, nothing in the third, but in the fourth we got, I think, another field goal and a touchdown.
Right.
So that's 10 points in the fourth quarter. That's going to be key to winning this game, is scoring in the fourth quarter, because I think it's really going to come down to that. I don't think there's going to be I think it's just going to be very toe-to-toe. We're going to be right there.
Yeah. It is nice to see the Chargers be consistent through the whole game versus just do really well maybe the first or second quarter, then kind of fall off the third and fourth quarter. So that was they can keep that up. I think that's going to be a difference maker. So Bella, we know the Lions are a great team, solid overall, but one thing that really makes them so tough is their defense.
Yeah.
Right. So talk a little bit about their defensive weapons and why they're so good.
Yeah. So the Lions do have a really good defense. They're very good against the run, which can be an issue for us because we've been already struggling with the run. Against the Bears, we put 54 yards running. And they're 4th in the league. Lions are 2nd in the league with their rushing defense. So I think that does make a risk for us because we can become very one-dimensional. But also, we could do the same to them because our running defense has been very good as well.
True.
Week in week, we've been proving that. And this will be another test for us, but I feel pretty confident now. It feels weird saying that, but I actually feel pretty confident in our running defense now. So I think it's going to be a pass heavy game on both sides, honestly.
So good analysis of the Lions defense. We also know the Lions have a good offense. Pretty high points per game, right? What are they doing now?
They have about an average of 25 points per game.
It's kind of high.
So it's pretty high, and we're really going to have to try to stop them as far as that.
And then outscore them.
Right. And one thing that they're really good at is, like I said, integrating their running game with their passing game and really moving the ball up the field that way, just passing, running. They're very, very efficient with that. They have players like Jamari Gibbs, which is kind of like Eckler in the sense that he could rush and he catches a lot. So has had very good games this year, and honestly, he will run that ball right past everybody. So I think it's definitely going to be a challenge for us. And they are also most likely having David Montgomery back this week after the bye, after getting healed up, right? So
bye week.
David Montgomery is dangerous. He is very good. So I think he could definitely do some damage. So we're really going to have to make sure that our running defense is as good as it's been so far this season. They do have a really good O-line, though, and they allow the least sacks to their quarterback. So it's also going to put Mac, Tully, and Joey Bosa at the test because, they've been doing really good, but against a good O-line this week, it might not give us the same results. So I'm hoping that they can pull through. We do know that on their offense as well, they have Amon-Ra St. Brown, which is a beast. He's literally a beast. He averages almost 100 yards per game.
Yeah.
So
is he on your fantasy football team?
Not on my fantasy, but I do bet on him a lot. He's definitely on my parlays.
Got it.
So, against a Chargers' horrible passing defense, I think that they could do some damage to us for sure.
So we got to stop him.
Stop him, yeah, definitely.
So really not much room for what I'm hearing is there's not much room for error for the Chargers in this game. They really need to keep it together, focus all 4 quarters, use all their weapons. We need a real big game from Mac. We need a real big game from Bosa, from Tui. So we just really need to play well all around.
Yes.
yes, and yes.
yes. We gotta take home this dub though this week, guys. I think
it'd be so nice to be.
It'd be so nice. I'm hoping they come in cold and we come in with the rolling hot momentum that we've had. So
that'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice. I think we could still secure this win.
Okay, cool. So Chargers, Lions, let's go Bolts, Bolt up.
Let's go, baby.
And we'll be back here after the game to give you an update.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
All right.